O'Neill, it's me.
I see the stable field emitter is back online. Please tell me you found the core and you're on your way back here.
Sorry. That lunatic still has her, but I think I have an idea of where he went.
Yeah, I see it too. I'm picking up the signal again, but now it's coming from the theater in the other part of town.
Right. Through the marrow again, I guess. May need a little guidance here.
I'm on it. Looks like turning the emitter back on stabilized some passages there. Exit D5 looks to be the one closest to the theater. I'm not totally sure what you'll encounter down there, so watch your back.
At this point, nothing would surprise me.
Chapter 6 on the hunt. I guess I'm not gonna have to fight that bitch at all. I guess she just said fuck it and gave up. You know, I like that though, that this game like just kind of puts the chapter 6 or the next chapter on the screen like that, because the first game actually divided like the whole game into chapters. Like once a chapter was gone or over, like it actually like interrupted the game in order to start the next chapter. So I like this game doing this better. Also, I can tell you exactly what's going on with Stefano without having to look at that thing in his room. He was a photographer of war, some shit like that, and then he ended up capturing a photo immediately, like the instant someone died, like got shot in the head or some shit, and he ended up falling in love with it. And then they ended up sticking him in here, and now he's free to do that as he wants. Let me get the gazebo though. Wasn't there a? Is that not there? Okay. And I like this place. Like this place is just so straightforward. Like, there's no even enemies or anything. You just go to the city hall and come back. The only thing I don't like about it now is that Serenade for Strings isn't playing anymore. Come on. I also know of a technique to actually beat another boss in the future. And I'm gonna give it a shot, because I don't know if it'll work, but I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see. Might as well. Alright. Delta 5, huh? Alright. Now I'm pretty sure this is where I'm gonna end up fighting the Actually, I won't mention that.
This must be the passage O'Neill was talking about.
No shit.
Lily? Oh, this place is messing with my mind.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, god damn, my chest hurt like fuck right there for some reason. Alright, he's close. And there's an enemy over there somewhere. A pouch of some sort? Yep. You know, in the first game, upgrading the inventory stock was actually a thing in the green gel. I like it better the way this game does it. Oh shit. I'm not gonna lie, I did not see him there. I at least want one of those. Alright. Shit. By the way, in case curious, what I was gonna do there before they split up was I was just gonna fire an explosive bolt and then just blow them both the fuck up. It did not work out that way. See, I strategize. Dude, this hallway reminds me of Eve Within 1. There's a hallway like this at the very end of chapter 4. If I remember to, I'll actually record it. The part where this stairway happens, and I'll put it like right here. So yeah, if I recorded it and I put it right here, then there you go. If not, then oh well.
Whoa.
Yep, this is what part I thought
What the
was.
hell is this stuff?
This is the part that I thought it was gonna be. I have my own name for this thing, but I won't mention it until it's shown.
listen to yourself, Myra. A secret society abducted Lily and staged her death? Do you realize how crazy that sounds?
But it's true. Why can't you understand that?
I know it's hard to accept, Myra. But she's gone. Our little girl is gone.
But I have proof. Look.
Myra, you're obsessed. You need rest. Once you get past this, you'll learn to accept...
No. I'll never accept it. If you won't help me, I'll find out the truth on my own.
Myra, you were right all along. But why am I seeing this now?
Cause Mobius is fucking with you. Here we go. You know, I'll just mention it now. This little thing is what I call the super glue monster.
God, look at the size of that thing. Maybe I can sneak past it.
Well, I didn't do shit. Okay. There we go.
I gotta get the hell out of here.
Who predicted that would happen?
I thought this place was supposed to be fucking stable.
Well, environment-wise, yeah.
Looks like someone's enjoying the show.
Probably Mobius. Delta 5. Shit. Don't have much shotgun left, do I? Alright. Coming up here is where we meet my personal favorite character of the game.
Someone's been watching. Lily. Whoever's been here was gathering data on her.
Don't move.
You're Mobius, right?
Shut up! Don't say a word. You're not one of us.
No, I'm not. Kidman sent me. Look, I'm here to help, okay? My name is Sebastian Castellanos.
You're lying. Sebastian Castellanos is dead.
What? No. Who told you that?
Turn around. Do it slow.
You're Yukiko Hoffman.
How do you know my name?
I told you. They sent me in here to find my daughter Lily. The core. I'm telling you the truth.
I know.
You do?
Lack of microexpressions and deflection. No verbal parroting. I've seen enough to know you're telling the truth.
Right. The team psychologist.
I have to use whatever tools I have to survive. Combat isn't my forte.
Seems to be a running theme here.
Sorry for pointing my gun at you. So they're sending independent contractors now? That means things aren't improving. Have you found any other team members?
I have, but the only one I've found alive is O'Neill.
Liam is alive? Good. Has he made any progress on stabilization?
The big emitter's back on, but this place is still falling apart. And I think it's all because of this psycho that kidnapped Lily. He's running loose in Union, and can manipulate this place at will.
That means my theory is correct. This is more than a core disconnect. We doctors don't like to use the term psycho in pejorative terms. But in this case, it's apropos. Only a clinically diagnosed psychopath could affect STEM like this. A psychopathic personality type using Lily to amplify his power. This is the worst possible situation.
You're a shrink. Any suggestions on how to defeat him?
Psychopaths are antisocial, lack empathy, and exhibit sadistic tendencies. But their main commonality is their pathologic egocentricity. They don't care about people, only themselves. Can you think of anything that would be important to him?
Yeah. He thinks he's some sort of artist. It's all he talks about.
Then maybe the best way to attack him would be through his art. Destroying something valuable to him could knock him off of his guard.
I'll keep that in mind. But I've got to get to him first. He's holed himself up in the theater.
Right. So exit D5 then. It's right here. Just in the next room. Let's pair our communicators so that we can stay in touch. I'll review my files and see if I can't dig up any more information about what's going on. I still feel like there's more to this. Regardless, he's probably going to be difficult to fight. Feel free to help yourself to anything here you might need.
And also, what he mentioned about the stable field limiter being back on, he did that, not O'Neill. So no, O'Neill hasn't done shit.
So does Lily really think I'm dead? Or was that just a part of your lie detecting test?
Sorry to break it to you, but she does. I thought it was the truth too, until just now. But over the years, I've learned to take everything Mobius tells me with a pinch of salt.
It's called a grain
It
of
wasn't
salt?
difficult to see you were telling the truth.
Why would they do that? What kind of monsters do you work for?
I know it's not right,
You already know.
but consider this. Lily is probably less traumatized by thinking you're dead than by thinking you're alive, but she can't be with you.
Yeah, maybe. But what will happen when I finally find her?
Don't worry. She'll believe the evidence of her eyes once she sees you.
Oh shit, that was a spoiler. God damn it.
If Mobius knew to keep psychopaths out of STEM, then how did one end up in here?
I don't know. Every individual in STEM was subjected to a battery of psychological exams prior to placement. And we've been observing them from here, in secret, to keep an eye out for mental instability.
Yeah, well that didn't work.
Unfortunately, psychopathy and sociopathy are incredibly difficult to diagnose correctly. Psychopaths tend to be cunning and highly intelligent. Aware of their own diagnosis, they're able to disguise themselves among us. The fact that this one was able to fool us, he's obviously adroit and self-aware. Disturbingly so.
Great. So the tests only filtered out the weakest of psychos.
I feel terribly responsible for all of this. I helped devise those tests.
You know, the way she was talking about psychopaths, it almost sounds like she was talking about fucking aliens. Also, another thing that can be difficult to diagnose, aside from those two, is pathological liars.
You said you think there's something more to this?
I studied the Beacon incident extensively so that we could avoid another disaster like that. In that case, the person in question was the core. But even
Rubik.
then, the environment remained relatively intact. Something just doesn't seem right here.
What do you mean?
The creatures in here. The dissolution of Union. The total breakdown in communication with Mobius. It just seems like a lot for one person. Even with the power of the core.
He mentioned someone before. Another person who wanted the core's power.
That could mean... No. It's too horrible to contemplate.
What?
There's only one thing that could be more powerful than a psychopath in here. But I need to do some research before I can commit to the theory.
I don't think you ever find out what that more powerful thing was. And I gotta admit she's right though. Like, as much of a shithole as as the Beacon stem was, it at least stayed stable and didn't crumble apart until chapter 11, in which it started crumbling and falling apart. Also chapter 1, but the chapter 1 one was intentional. So the chapter 11 one may have also been intentional. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Gunpowder. Full health. In case the reason this isn't much of a challenge for me is because this is a new game plus. Core candidates. The ideal core must have unfettered ego in order to retain their own personality while supporting the interlinked minds of many others. Given these parameters, there are only two possible candidate types: egomaniacs with psychopathic tendencies or children. One would tell you right now there's an issue with that, because the egomaniacs with psychopathic tendencies, if they control this whole damn simulation like this, there are a lot of psychopaths that aren't very weak psychopaths. So if just one can do this much damage, just saying, your system is fucked. And you can't rely on children to do this shit because they don't have developed minds. Because they're fucking children. So this whole STEM thing that Mobius wants to do is utterly fucked the way it's designed. We all know what happened during the last time an egomaniac with psychopathic tendencies was in STEM, so a child is the best bet. Having access to standardized school test results, we were able to narrow down our options. We feel that we found the ideal core candidate in Lily Castellanos. Her tests show that she is not only a guileless ego, but she also exhibits incredibly advanced empathy for a child her age. In other words, she's precocious. We're sending her to Dr. Balcom for testing. Shit. Don't you feel like an asshole now? Actually. Yeah. All right. But also another one of my favorite characters. So there are really two people in this game that I like. One is Hoffman, the other one is... I forget his name. Ooh. Oh, fuck it. Wait. Not fuck it. Nope. Never mind. Whew. Oh,
All
I'm not
right.
in the mirror.
The theater. I'm coming for you.
Now, unfortunately, not only is this place have monsters and shit again, but it also happens to be the most difficult location, especially later on in the game.
What the hell are these things about? Damn it. Lily's inside there.
You did not appreciate my beautiful Obscurus performance. Perhaps this one is more to your liking. Listen.
No! Somebody help me!
I'm preparing my greatest work yet, but you are not worthy enough to witness it. Not until you learn to respect my art. Listen. Listen to their screams. The echoes of my work.
Respect art, huh? Time to put Hoffman's theory to the test.
I'll go for that one first. Or maybe not, considering the fact that this place is about to get a lot more complicated. Because of that. Come on, you crazy fucking bitch. She.
Sounds like someone's in trouble. Damn, it's gonna get long. Maybe I can get the jump on it.
Can I do shit? I guess not. Oh, there we go. Fucking A. Jesus fucking Christ.
Hey, you over there! You gotta help me! Come on, man!
Yep, he's my second favorite.
Help me out! There's more of them! They're coming from over there!
Can I play? Jesus Christ.
You just saved my ass. I didn't think anyone would come.
You're from the search team. How did you end up here?
I was looking for something.
And what would that be?
Look, it's dangerous out here. Come to my safe house so we can talk.
Lead the way.
Come on.
Well, if I could do shit other than, like... There we go, fuck.
Come on in.
like getting here. Thanks again for helping me out. I'm Sykes.
Sebastian Castellanos.
Castellanos, huh? I've heard of you. You survived the Beacon incident, right?
Yep.
How do you know that?
I'm a STEM programmer, but I've got other skills too, like hacking information systems. I know all kinds of things that nobody else knows, not even other members of the team.
Then you know who Lily is.
Yeah, we're all trying to find her. Haven't had any luck though. That's why you're here, huh?
That's right. But if you can't help me with that, then we've got nothing else to discuss. Good luck.
Hey, hold on. We might still be able to help each other out.
This better be good.
Look, there's a bunch of stuff in here that you could probably use. And you can have it for saving me out there. You want to hear my proposal? Come on back to me.
Here's the thing about that. I'm already so overpowered in this New Game Plus, it doesn't even matter if I do this or not. But, you know what? I still will, just in case.
Alright, I'm all ears. How can we help each other?
I need you to restore the server inside the Mirror. It should be easy enough as long as none of those freaks are around. Here's where it's located.
Hold on, I haven't agreed to anything yet. What's in it for me?
You get shit out of it?
Do that for me? I can open up all the locked supply caches for you.
And what's in it for you?
If you get the server on, I may be able to find another way out of Union.
All I have to do is turn it on? How did the server go offline in the first place?
All I'm saying is if you turn on that server, I can give it a shot. Look at this place. It's breaking apart out there. I'm surprised anything is working. But then again, Mobius probably turned it off themselves. They've got all kinds of emergency protocols in place.
And you're questioning the almighty Mobius?
Hey, I don't mind being a grunt. But the moment I become expendable, well, that's when I start to look for the exit door. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So, you gonna help me out or not?
Except you're always expendable. Not only that, but also if Mobius themselves are the ones who turned off the server, then why the fuck do they need Sebastian for this other shit? Just saying.
There's really a way to get out of Union?
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure as hell gonna give it a try. They've lost contact with STEM. We're totally cut off. If we don't find the core, we're all gonna die in here. Unless I can figure a way out.
How is that possible?
You really want me to waste your time talking a bunch of technical gibberish?
In other words, the devs don't care. Alright, I have enough of these. Alright. Now, here's the question. Am I gonna do that, SQ with Sykes? The answer is no. The only reason I took it on is so that way, in case it just kind of happened to get near the server at any point, I can serendipitously turn it on.
The cup's disgusting.
Only one I've got, man.
Huh.
Tell me.
Oh, never mind. Alright, Stefano, time for your art.